Hey everybody, and welcome to the Daily Scopes for the 3rd of February. So today the moon void of course starts at 12:09 midday PM GMT time, and then the moon enters Cancer at 9:02 PM GMT time as well. If you want to know exactly what to do, listen to the end, and the pre-recorded audio about what to do in these times will be at the end. Okay, so today Saturn makes a quintile to the moon's north node. Again, a sort of transit, because again we've got the moon's north node, although it lasts a bit longer than the other north node transit because we've got Saturn energy here. So it entered on the 31st of January at 7:01 AM, strongest today at 10:16 PM, and going to be leaving our energy field at 4:19 PM on the 6th of February. So this transit occurs, quintile, when Saturn and the moon's north node are separated by an angle of 72 degrees. It is a harmonious aspect, but it's subtle energy. During this transit, Saturn's energy will be felt more strongly, and the moon's north node will be the source of the energy. This can be a positive influence on our lives, as Saturn's energy will bring out the best qualities and help us focus on our goals and responsibilities. We can use this energy to understand and not be stunted, but understand our limitations and take practical steps to achieve success. Additionally, the energy of the moon's north node can help us to be more open to new experiences and to expand our horizons. If we are willing to be more open to change and the unfamiliar situations, this energy can help us to develop a more positive outlook and embrace the idea of growth. By taking advantage of this positive energy of these two cosmic bodies, we can strive for personal development and a better understanding of ourselves and the world around us. So yeah, that's the daily scopes. Quick one today. Hey, someday it's like woo, a whole novel, and sometimes it's sort of like a tweet, but I do try because the cancer and stuff is going to be put on at the end. So yeah, it can be long also, it's your choice. So anyway, so what is void of course? Void of course moon in astrology is when the moon journeys through its cycle and it makes one last main aspect, i.e. a trine, conjunction, square, sextile, opposition with another planet before changing signs. Yet it still makes minor aspects. I call them major, and I do include them in my weekly scopes and daily scopes. But anyway, so it will still make minor aspects such as semi-squares, sextiles, quintiles and sextiquadrate, but it won't make any what's called, in inverted commas, main aspects. When the moon enters void of course, it can be a time of uncertainty and confusion for many. Because of this, some astrologers suggest it may be best to delay things during the moon void of course period. To be on the safe side, it may be sensible to plan ahead, steer clear of major events or decisions during the time period when moon's void of course. Sometimes moon void of course can just last for an hour, sometimes it can last for a day. If you can, it's a perfect time to take some time out to reflect and relax if you feel affected by the moon void of course period. In astrology, the moon represents our emotions and innermost feelings, so this is especially a vulnerable time for some people, especially for those with strong Cancer or water energy, Pisces and Scorpio in their chart. So water signs and those affected will especially benefit for taking time out to reflect and check in with themselves, especially on your belief patterns, maybe thinking of starting or continuing the work to let go of them. Excellent time to practice mindfulness and to be open to the universe lessons for you, giving gratitude. Even though it can be a challenging time, it can also be a powerful one if we use moon void of course periods as a perfect opportunity to cultivate our inner strength and wisdom. So when the moon's in Cancer, people may focus more on home improvements, their family, nurturing themselves and others, taking care of bills and other domestic matters can be the center stage when the moon enters the constellation of Cancer. People may be more creative, romantic, idealistic, emotional and clingy, and seek emotional security over anything else during this moon phase. You may want to spend more time in your own home or other people's home rather than going out to socialise. Some of you may retreat into your own little cell, just wanting to be alone. Hurtful words and actions can deepen any pain you may be in already. So everything that is not a criticism can be taken this way. People can be more sensitive when the moon's in Cancer, and at worst, this energy can make some people patronising, fearful of the things and people they cannot control. Some of you may try to dominate others with your emotions, so it's not a physical kind of domination because we're talking about Cancer, water, but it's still a cardinal energy, so it's still an enterprising energy. So yeah, people can want to control others, and this can deepen tensions in relationships or cause them. It's essential that you don't eat your emotions because there's a risk of overindulgence in drugs, alcohol or other substances right now. It can be hard for some people to be honest about their feelings or even to face their feelings themselves, or even if people call them out and say, you know, you did this and that, they may just be like, I don't want to discuss it. Spending time in self-reflection, self-care, attending therapy and all forms of meditation is the best use of this energy, and taking care of all your personal matters and trying to get to the bottom of those psychological problems as well, which I'll talk a bit more about in a while. Also, spending time with children, nurturing your own inner child, spending time with family, friends or others with whom you have a close connection, and healthily meeting each other's needs is also a good use of this energy. Some of you, as I said, will spend more time entertaining, cooking for each other in each other's homes, and just wanting to just socialise and just have a good time. Others of you may just rearrange your home and anything to do with sprucing up your home. Also, you may find yourself taking care of people who are more vulnerable, feeling down and depressed or elderly right now. Spending money in practical and decorative items, as I said, for your home. Or some of you may be looking for a new place to live in or invest money in, or take care of any investments you already have in relation to property and real estate, as you call it in the States, because I know that I've got some USA listeners, and thank you guys for listening. So yeah, also there can be money problems, especially those relating to family budgets, so overspending, which may cause discomfort in your household during this time, so it's best to economize. Moodiness due to unhealed psychological emotion or spiritual wounds can surface from your subconscious mind into your consciousness, increasing the risk of misunderstandings and conflict in the home, social or work environments. When the moon is in Cancer, it's an excellent time to plant and replant leafy fruits, vegetables and anything else, herbs and spices and whatever, and fertilizing and watering plants can also increase harvest. So it is said when you plant things under water moon, so Pisces, Scorpio, the end harvest should be more. That's the daily scopes for the 3rd of February. Take care and see you tomorrow.